This video has been produced by the International Bureau for Weights and Measures, the BIPM, and is a part of a series of videos showing how to use the KCDB web portal. This part will show how to draft a CMC in general physics using the CMC form. You will also become acquainted with how to use the uncertainty table. It is necessary to have an individual user account as a writer to draft a CMC. When drafting a CMC, please keep in mind that you represent your institute and that CMC represents your country. First, log in to your account. Check that the general physics is selected. This particular example concerns a CMC on DC current meters. We choose CMCs and under My CMCs, choose Create CMC. We then select Electricity and Magnetism as the metrology area. The CMC data is inserted into a form. It is composed of 4 parts: classification of service, measurand, expanded uncertainty, and references. Red stars indicate mandatory data. There are also for some headers tip tools available for help. This example will choose DC voltage, current and resistance as the branch. The service may be indicated either by using the code number or the description. We recommend to use a service identifier. You will also use a web link to indicate the service, your department or institute. We will now indicate the measurand, quantity, instrument or artifact, instrument type or method, which is the method or instrument that you will use during calibration. If your CMC is realized according to an international standard, you may indicate that information here. We will choose ampere as the unit, the lower limit and the upper limit of the measurand. You may add up to 5 parameters. In this case, we will indicate temperature. We will also indicate information on the uncertainty of the CMC. Again, we choose the unit for the uncertainty. Here it will be microampere per ampere. The lower limit and the upper limit of the uncertainty. You will notice that the coverage factor obtained a confidence level at 95% is by default 2. You may modify the coverage factor if necessary. It is also possible to alter the confidence level, but please notice that it is recommended at 95% by the CIPM MRA. The unit microampere per ampere compared to ampere indicates that the uncertainty is a relative uncertainty. This must be indicated. It is mandatory to indicate a range for the uncertainty. However, there are 2 optional complementary ways to express the uncertainty. You may indicate the uncertainty by using an uncertainty table or an equation. We will insert an uncertainty table called M3.2.2. This is the uncertainty table we will reproduce. We will now include this uncertainty table manually. First, indicate the number of rows and indicate the number of columns. You may insert any text into the fields and format it to your specification. You may alternatively add an uncertainty table by importing it. In the case you represent the uncertainty by an equation, the equation may be written in the equation field. Please add a comment to the equation to explain the symbols. We have now reached the last section where we will indicate the reference for the CMC. The reference standard used for calibration, the source of the traceability. The group identifier allows you to set a tag on CMCs that are related. If your CMC claim is supported by a comparison or several comparisons that have been published in the KCDB, they can be selected here. Other options will give you the possibility to indicate references to other types of evidence. It will help the reviewers if you upload any supporting documents. Here you may also upload the evidence for a valid quality management system. Any contents added to Comments for Publication will be published on the KCDB website as open access. If the CMC is new, like in this example, there is no need to indicate a comment to the reviewers. However, in the case for a modified CMC, please make sure that the modification has clearly been described. It will guide the TC chair in the review process. If no JCRB review is required, it will also guide the TC chair if you describe the modifications. The comment tool is available for all partners involved in the review, and the comments will be added one after one, with the name and institute indicated by who wrote the comment. To check how your CMC may appear on Quick Search, you can use Preview. Before submitting the form, please make sure that your quality management system is valid. You will confirm that it is valid by ticking this box. If you save the CMC, it will be saved as a draft on your CMC page. The information can be modified later before submission. If you submit the CMC, it will be stored on your CMC page and submitted directly to your RMO coordinator, the TC chair. Thank you.